Hey everybody, 47 Mark IV here, back with another episode of Astroblock. Well, so this really isn't another episode, as it is more of a recap. So, I went and recorded a whole episode the other day, and we did a lot of stuff, and then I went to go edit it, and the audio was terrible. And what happened was, when I went and started up the computer, for some reason there was Skype on the computer. I don't remember installing it, but it might have been one of those pre-installed things. And it ran its installer as I was loading up. So I was kind of like, yeah, get out of my way and stop auto running because I don't like things running at startup. And it changed the volume settings. And so the recording sounds like I'm screaming into a metal garbage can. I mean, it's just awful. So instead of just skipping an episode and then, moving on, I figured I'd make you a quick one to be able to say, here's the things that we did, so we can have at least a little bit of recap, because we're going to try to get out of here shortly. So as you can see, when we're dropping down, I've got myself another level. Solar panel looks different. I've moved stuff around. So I want to show you a couple of things. Hopefully I can remember everything. So in the quest book, right, we had done all of this. And I wanted to do this right here. We started in with the scanner and the flux capacitor, and we already had the magnet. Well, everything else here is really needed and not that hard to get. So I went and built the dank null. And let's see, Still trying to figure out how I can get from one to the other. How about like this? Recipes? Yeah, we can do that. So the dank null's easy, right? Asteroids, rocks, and a redstone. I mean, that's a huge discount on that thing. And then this pack has inventory generators. So instead of carrying a flux capacitor, which, I still am, you can get yourself an inventory generator. So let's see, a survivalist generator is real cheap, and then you can use it to make a furnace generator. And so that's good for, 40 RF a tick. Made myself a flux bore and a flux saw and a watering can and a reservoir, all kind of basic stuff. But I also made a jetpack because, the slinging yourself along between the asteroids is cool, but not amazing, right? So this plastic jetpack, this isn't hard, right? It's just plastic stuff, and plastic is just right here. It's just paper and wood chipping, so not hard to get. And then upgraded it to iron because, again, it's just basically plastic, iron. Let's see, let's get the iron one up here, right? So, I mean, it's not that expensive. So it goes in tiers, right? Plastic, iron, bronze, meteoric, which I have meteoric iron, and then it's up to, this is tier 5. It splits out. I could probably see it in the book, right? Yeah, here we go. So now we need to get lead, and there's no lead around me. And then we can go mercury, or we can go nickel, right? And so that's the thing. I wanted to make a lot of stuff. You can see I've been using the aluminum wire because, if I want to make, I don't know, like a flux duct or something like that, right? Leadstone flux duct, it needs lead, and I don't have lead, right? It's not one of the items that I can make yet. At least I don't think, right? Galacticraft, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to mine it somewhere else. Yeah, I don't see any options. So we made all of that stuff, right? I've got my jetpack. Let's put it on. I have to take off my spacesuit chest plate, right? I would like to be able to figure out, there's a module list, right? I don't think I can't shift click it. I don't know. I got to read up about this, right? Because I got to take off supports the following power systems, blah, blah, blah. I want to see if I can attach the jetpack to the spacesuit, but I don't know how at the moment. But it's got hover, right? And it's not bad for hover, but man, does it use a lot of power. Holy cow, does it use power. And when I take off my spacesuit, I take radiation a lot faster. So let's see, does it tell me? Yeah, 120 FE a tick to run the jetpack, right? That is a lot of power. But, I can use my furnace generator right here, my inventory furnace generator, and I upgraded this guy, and I put one of the speed upgrades in it. And so this basically doubles, let's see if I can see it right here. This basically doubles the RF, so it makes 80 RF a tick. So I lose some, and I can make good power using, charcoal blocks, but I mean, I'm still negative sun. So I made all of that stuff, and the thing I've been kind of avoiding is I made a phaser rifle. Look at this thing. Pew, pew. Oh, I love it so much, right? Because there are mobs everywhere. Is there mobs right around here? Hold on, let's go shoot somebody in the face here. Right, there shouldn't be all these like individual asteroids around my base. And I've been slowly putting torches on them, and I'm slowly mining them, but the mobs spawn. So pew, pew, pew. Right? Got a zombie. It would help if I could aim. There we go. Got him. Now, I also did make, just for giggles, I also did make the regular handheld phaser because, I mean, why not? Right? And this phaser has modes. I'll see if I can hear it as I shift, I think it's shift right click. Right? So that noise right there, that's me changing mode. So right now, let's see, it is in stun. It's in stun at 1.6 seconds. And I'll click it again. It's at stun at 12 seconds, right? So that's going to use a lot of power, but let's go stun somebody. Let's see, yeah, down here. Let's go down to this dude. Hopefully I got enough power to get back and forth. Yeah, let's go stun one of these mobs. Come on, right over here. And... you. Well, it's hard to tell if they're stunned if they're not running at you. Yeah, there you go. Stop running at me. Right? Stop. Everybody stop. Nice. Right? So they got some serious... Like, I'm not sure if I want to use this for lots of things, but it's kind of fun. I can stun everybody. And then I can shift-click it a bunch. Right? And so now it's on damage. Right? And I can kill some of the mobs. Oh, I think this is still on stun. I haven't quite got the audio clues. Yeah, that's stun. And then right around... So this is kill. All right, so now it's on kill. And... right? So, I mean, it's decent. It's just fun, but I think I like the phaser rifle better. Right? So let's put this guy up, and then we'll, we'll phaser rifle. Right? I just like that. Ah, it's such a good weapon. All right, back up to the base. Oh, I should have turned on the inventory generator. I still got 800,000 RF. I'm okay. Or, excuse me, Forge Energy. So, I did all of that stuff, right? I got all of that basic weapons and tools, because it's just kind of a really needed step. So, let's go right here. Let's look in the quest book. Right, so right there, this entire chapter's done, because it's foundational. And then we went over here, and we had made up to the circuit fab last time, and then in between episodes, I upgraded the circuit fab to an arc furnace, right? Let's see, arc furnace... right here, recipe. So that's just making a wafer and some steel with our electric furnace. And it ore doubles, right? It ore doubles. That's kind of nice. Oh, yeah. I can't use the elevator, which, by the way, that was the elevator from over here. I went and kind of powered down here. I kind of built down as I dropped away. And then we went down here and made ourselves a platform. So let's take a look here. I've got the arc furnace, which... you know what? I can show you here. So let's take out... I got a whole bunch of iron ore that I need to process because it's an ore doubler, right? So there's iron ore in, 2 iron out. That's nice. Let's see. Aluminum, you can go back over there. So let's look at the quest book here. I had made that, and then it's kind of preparing for the next parts, right? Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, I've got some sulfur right here. Well, I mean, I've got some charcoal... No, excuse me. I've got some pulverized coal. That's the word I was looking for. So, we went down here. Whoa, watch out, meters. We went down here and we built this thing. So, I had this process to be able to compact dust, right? It was down to here, and we already had this upstairs. So, I made myself an auto heavy sieve, right? And this isn't that expensive. Auto heavy sieve is some blocks of steel and the sieve that we already had, right? And I've just got it kind of sieving away into this chest. And check this out. This is something I got to put on the bug tracker, right? So if I take a piece of food and I throw it on there, you can see in the left-hand corner it says speed boost 4.8. And he'll speed boost like that for a while. All right, so now that he's run out of that potato energy, if I speed boost him with this canned apple, boom, he goes to 7, but I didn't use my canned apple, whereas I lost the potato, right? I think I found a thing there that I can just stand here and not spend any food and just keep him zoomed right up. I like that. So he's going to go ahead and make these things. And I tried to power him using an advanced solar panel that, I thought it was kind of fun to stay in the mod, right? So advanced solar panel, an advanced wafer, a whole bunch of these solar panels. The problem is, this dude makes 13 RF a tick, and it's got 100% sun, right? Because the sun's that way, I don't have to have clear sky. So, not amazing amounts of power. Boom! Have more. So, what I ended up doing here is I made a petrified fuel generator, because the petrified fuel generator is really cheap. It's some steel, a piece of osmium, right? And some gears and a diamond. And this guy with a piece of charcoal or charcoal block in him makes 720 RF a tick, right? And we had gotten these guys out of one of those space stations, so I just lined up a bunch of them so I have a couple of million RF storage. Now, the thing we're going to need to do, so that is kind of where we went, right? Is I got there. The thing we're going to need to do is I can see that rocketry is coming right up, and we're going to leave this dimension. I might move, actually, out of this dimension. We'll go move to somewhere else. So you need fuel. So here's the process, right? You've got to get, the quest was to get, no, not that, it was, liquefacted, right? Liquefacted coal. The quest was this, to get a bucket of this. So it shows you a crucible, and it tells you that you can use 40 pulverized charcoal for one bucket or 20 pulverized coal. Well, I mean, that's okay, and we totally can do that. And I've got a crucible right here, and underneath it here, I've got myself a superheating element. So, you know, it's very valid. It totally could work. Right there. All right, fill it in. But let's go this way. So the other way you can make this is you can take pulverized coal and put it into a magma crucible, and that makes you 1/10 of a bucket. So I only need 10 pieces of coal to make a bucket. And a magma crucible isn't that expensive. It's tank, machine frame, advanced wafers. The hard part's nether bricks, but that's not even really that hard. So that's cooked netherrack, right? And making netherrack, let's see, making netherrack, yeah, over here in the compressor is just nether wart. And, you know, we had nether wart and soul sand, so we're already kind of cool there. So I take I'll take this right here, my pulverized coal, I throw it in my magma crucible, and then it's going to come over and make naphtha. Naphtha makes a side product of these tar balls that I can burn, right? I can put them in like a steam dynamo. They're 8,000 RF. I can put them in the petrified generator. I'll have to do the math at 40 RF a tech for 45 seconds. And then that comes over here, in the fractionating still, right? When it gets 2 buckets of naphtha, then it makes refined fuel. And refined fuel is a pretty good power source. But then you got to refine it again, and then it makes fuel. Let's see. If I do it right here, right? There's the naphtha. Naphtha comes over. Here's refined fuel. Refined fuel comes over, and then it's regular fuel. So that's what I'm collecting up right here, is we got this little process to collect up fuel. And so I got myself 20 buckets of fuel, and hopefully that'll be enough to power the spaceship, because we're going to go ahead and build that. Now, I think that's, oh no, rewards. I got to check one more thing. Let's see, take me up here. I want to show you the chest of rewards. So right here, I collected all of my things from, my quest rewards, and most of it's kind of garbage, but I did get this guy right here, an ocelot pet. Right? And the ocelot pet came with cooked fish. There they are. Oh, Iron, what are you doing in there? And so I've got this, so I got night vision, right? I should have night vision everywhere I go. I think, do you need to be down here? Is that where you need to be? Do I need to click you or something? I'm not sure. All right. So let me put on my spacesuit so I don't take too much. So I'd gotten all that, and I can see I've got more quest rewards, so we might as well collect them up, right? A culinary gen, sea fortune 2. Ooh, I might go use that. A fish, a paste container, scanner module for structures. Okay, that's kind of cool. You know what? That's really cool, because I'm going to need that when we go. Leather, silicon, and affected crystallized torch. All right. I really need that module now that I think about it. Culinary gen, no. Let's see, charcoal. Yep. I want to make sure I keep things. Let's put that thing right in the scanner right now before I forget, because now I can scan for structures, which should hopefully help me find the bosses, right? I didn't even think of that till right now. Like, that's pretty OP. All right, and I can see I'm a little low on power. Let's turn on the furnace generator and get that guy charging everybody up, right? It's clearly sending power. Oh, yeah, right there. All right, so I want to do one last thing. If I can see, right, let me just check. Oh, yeah, night vision's great. Thank you, Ocelot Pet. All right, if I can see, I want to do one thing. I want to go over there to that structure. So I've been slowly trying to light it up, and let's take our jetpack. Let's see, engine, turn you on. Let's get out our phaser rifle. And I've been trying to get in this guy and have it be mob-free. Plus, I need some materials off from the space station. Right? We got mobs coming up. All right, so right down here, yeah, you can see I've been like fly by, throw some torches at it. And I've been trying to turn on the lights. And so Ah, cool. No mobs. All right, so this is where I kind of drilled myself in right here, right? There's switches right here that turn on all of these arc lamps, right? And I want to make more arc lamps. And I want some stuff from in here. So let me look here. I'm probably going to take these door frames. There's more screens. There's more of this good stuff, right? But I'm kind of good on that. Let's see. Over here, that's good. Let's go down. And, okay, I think I got it all lit up good because the mobs were a little intense. Yeah, rocket launch pads. This is what I was looking for. Right? Let's get these guys. I don't really need the cargo loader at the moment. And let's see. I don't need that stuff. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, see right here. I'm pretty sure that on the back wall here, sometimes they glitch out and you can't see them. Yep, there they are. Did you see it? It popped right in my inventory. There's the moon buggy. Oh, there it is. Right, and there's the tier 2 rocket, right? So we can make up to a tier 2 now. Now, for some reason, the schematics don't show, but they're usually pasted, right, like right there, just like that. And that's why I was trying to punch them, because I was trying to find them on the wall. So I've got a bunch of these up at the base, and I want to pick up one more thing. We'll go out the front door. Mobs. We'll go out the front door, and... Yeah, I love it. Oh, skeletons. It looks like the range isn't as good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. All right. Good job, phaser rifle. Now, this structure has, right here. This thing is blocks of desh. So you need blocks of desh to be able to make arc lamps. And there's always a couple of them right here. So I wanted to steal these because I love those arc lamps and I want to make a bunch more of them. I think that's all the desh. I think it's like 3 blocks per. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, so that's kind of a recap of what we did. I just wanted to let you know instead of just skipping an episode and saying, hey, sorry, guys. So I'm going to call it right here, and, I'll work on making an episode for tomorrow. So I'm 47 Mark IV. This is Astroblock. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hey, hit the like button. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, and then I will see you in the next episode.